morning there. To the best of my knowledge, it's July 14, which is one day after Friday the 13th. And we're just up anchor here. Time is 6:02 in the morning, another early start because we've got to catch the tide here just south of Fraser Island across the bar. So when the tide is high, we've got plenty of water below the keel to get across. But check this out. How good is this for a sunrise? You can see behind me the cliffs that we've just left, north of the Double Island Point. If I pan you towards the east, you'll see the sun briefly because it'll probably blow it out. And this is where we're going today. So that's Fraser Island that we can see there in the front, and Kevin is leading about 300-400 meters. We saw some interesting wildlife already, so it should, all in all, it should be a fantastic day. Now later on we're going to be crossing the bar, so you get to see some excitement. Hopefully not, but you just never know. Alright, it's high tide by 9 o'clock, so we're crossing the bar by then. So we get some deep water. Alright. So we've just crossed the second waypoint into the wide bar, which is I guess between Fraser Island and Double Island Point. So if I turn my head to the south, you can see Double Island Point. You can see those two knobs there, which were really like three knobs. That's where we stayed last night, along those cliffs. And then we motored due north, which is towards my, I guess, starboard or right hand side. And on the right hand side here we can see Fraser Island, the southern tip of Fraser Island. Kevin is a couple of hundred meters in front of me because he's leading through the bar. There's a couple of navigational points that we had to take care of or take into account so we don't run aground, because, and I know it's hard to see, just over there about 300-400 meters away there's actually some breaking waves, which suggests it's quite shallow, and obviously we don't want to run into this. Look, there's another yacht coming out. Looks very nice. Probably a bit bigger than the first Romance. 36 to 38 footer. Very nice. And it's called Not Again. So this is Tin Can Bay. And this is the connecting ferry between Tin Can Bay and Fraser Island. So people get their four-wheel drives taking them across to Fraser, and then they go along the beach and, I don't know, have some fun. But I tell you what I'm doing looks like a lot more fun than what these people are doing. Check this out. How good is this? How good is this? So all in all, happy camper. Going up Fraser Passage due north for another 4 weeks or so. I'm glad I'm here. But before I turn the camera off for now, let's just have a look at this. So there's First Romance, and this is the Great Sandy Strait, Kevy, and yeah, it doesn't get better than this. Beautiful mangrove swamp. Tide's falling. Apart from the occasional bird, you can hear mussels or clams clicking. It is so good, so beautiful. So blessed. So I jumped off the canoe just to go for a bit of a look here. Perhaps we find something I can use as bait for later on, because unfortunately so far nothing has really come to fruition. So these are mangroves, these are the ear roots, and I can hear the clicking of shells of clams. For instance, here's one. So you can see this hopefully in front of the rod. So this is definitely some bait. You can imagine if you are a ship, a person got shipwrecked, you got washed into some one of these, how horrible it would be to try and find high land. At the same time, this is incredibly beautiful. Typical Australia.